Grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster.
I don't know what that means.
Which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion.
I now know what that means.
Down to it. That's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, it's just airsoft. Why do you have real bullets? Leon Kennedy versus Frank West, Resident Evil versus Dead Rising. Fellas, I don't know who either of these people are. I'm gonna be completely upfront with y'all, bro. I know Resident Evil, never played this shit. Frank West, I played Dead Rising, was it Dead Rising 3, I think? Is it? Hold on. Who did you detour this early? I know, I'm a demon. Yeah, I played this game. It was fun as hell. Was Frank, okay. Is Frank West in Dead Rising 3? Oh, no, he wasn't going to be a DLC. So, okay, Francis Algernon. Ew. Francis Algernon West is a character in Dead Rising action. Okay. So, the only thing I have to go off of, why is this playing? I didn't even click on this shit. Why is YouTube pissing me off already, dude? It's 11:30 p.m. All right. I'm going with what I know, and what I know is Dead Rising. That's all I know. Resident Evil, I've heard of it. I did like a fucking trailer reaction to it like a while back. No one watched the shit. Ain't nobody peeped the shit. But I'm going for Big Frank. The Big Frank. Okay.
Surviving the undead apocalypse takes grit, perseverance, and an army's worth of firepower.
I really wonder if the zombie apocalypse ever does happen for whatever reason, like, I don't know, a Mr. Beast lunch lead just is like contaminated with like gonorrhea, what a sense, and it causes the end of humanity. How long would y'all last in a zombie apocalypse? Minecraft Zombie Edition. So they can break doors down, they can like break windows, they like walk, and they come out at night. That's when they primarily move. Y'all think y'all surviving? Minecraft zombies with the durability of Walking Dead zombies to make them more realistic. Because Minecraft zombies are strong as shit. They're strong as fuck. But y'all surviving? I feel like I could last a couple years. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like every zombie apocalypse that ever happened in all forms of media that's been shown, I feel like I could live, minus World War Z zombies and like Train to Busan zombies, bro. Those are. I give myself like 3 weeks. World War Z zombies, I'm just killing myself off, right? I'm not gonna hold you, but whatever.
With all that and some
like, look at this, bro. This is World War Z. They're climbing on each other, bro. It's like Pokemon scalpers. Oh my god, I heard that. Let me get my pop filter out. Pop. I know, I'm a genius. It's like Pokemon scalpers going to the nearest target to go beat up a bunch of children for fucking dog shit, bro. God.
These two became experts in zombie fighting.
Leon Kennedy, the top cop and government agent in Resident Evil.
Look at that whack ass cut, bro. 5 and below ass cut, gang. Copper rank ass barber, bro. It's gonna be that one fucking Reddit loser. Hoodie, dude, that's just kind of hard. Yo hating. Cause he damn right, bro. This shit is ass. Ew.
And
oh, this is my goat.
And Frank West, the backyard wrestling MacGyver of Dead Rising.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
As a child, Leon Scott Kennedy's father instilled in him a strong sense of justice.
Did you know George Romero, Dawn of the Dead, once directed a commercial for Leon's debut game, Resident Evil? Cool.
Following in his footsteps, Leon joined the police force, determined to uncover the darkest riddles and uphold the law.
So for his first ever assignment, he took the biggest challenge he could find. Instead of picking an easy job like dishing out dastardly parking tickets, he was off to Raccoon City to investigate a bunch of mysterious murders.
His instincts.
Okay, that's a cool plot. That's a really cool. Now I kind of want to play Resident Evil. Damn it.
We're good, perhaps too good. Officer Kennedy wound up choosing the most challenging and dangerous assignment he possibly could have.
Yeah, turns out Trash Panda Town was due for a big ol' zombie outbreak, and Leon got stuck in the middle. How's that for hazing the rookie?
I ain't gonna lie, but these zombies look light as hell. Like, y'all, these NPC and bots lost to these, like, little zombies.
To investigate a bunch.
Like, look, they're just walking straight. These are like Walking Dead. If you die to a Walking Dead zombie, deadass a skill diff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that is my hot take. I don't give a singular fuck. It's like, how? Just run. But some people aren't athletic to run. If you can't run away from a guy walking, you deserve to die. That's survival of the fittest at that point, bro. Like, unless you're like paraplegic or like disabled, like have like physical disabilities, there's like, you have no excuse, and you kind of deserve this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
After fending
in the middle, how's that for hazing the rookie?
He wasn't a rookie for long.
Age 30, damn, 5'11", 154, nationality USA, former Raccoon City police officer, agent for the Division of Security Operations, bodyguard to the President of the USA. Could he do your job worse? Right now, gang. You fucking my life up now.
After fending off the zombie threat and even taking a bullet
from the grassy knoll,
Leon was recruited by the American government as a special agent, bodyguard, and their go-to specialist for apocalyptic events.
In all cases, the people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains.
Wait, how many apocalyptic events have there been in Resident Evil? Like, real talk, how many? Because he said he's called when they, you know, when apocalyptic events happen. Like, is this like a negative planet in like DC or some shit? Y'all seen like y'all read like Batman Metal? Hoodie dude, you're a nerd. Fuck you. But like, I mean, like, multiple apocalyptic fuck y'all.
Shoot them in the head.
Ooh.
So I have a hot take.
What AI tool is the best in the game? Bro, let's relate to the youth. Fuck off. What AI tool is the best in the game? Or is that a pun for Allen Iverson? I don't know. Regardless, fuck you and fuck AI.
AI is not just a buzzword if you use Monday CRM.
Who the fuck? I was about to say, who is he looking at, bro? You looking at the chat?
I'm so glad you said that.
No, you don't. You just want the paycheck, do you, though?
His training at the police academy turned him into a pretty tough guy.
Police academy? Whatever.
But as a special agent, he became unstoppable.
All thanks to his extensive firearms training, extreme driving tests, and the study of tactical response scenarios.
Guess what martial art they teach American Secret Service members?
What?
A traitorous Russian one called Sistema, and Leon is an expert at it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Sistema is a free-form martial art focusing on disabling targets via pressure points and joints. While not specifically lethal on its own, Sistema also involves quite a lot of training with knives and firearms.
That's good, because I don't think fists would be enough to take on monsters like the Tyrants.
What? The Tyrants are unique mutants which are tough enough to survive molten steel and strong enough to stop a moving tank. Oh, never mind, cause I ain't lasting shit. I thought I could last a few. I thought I could last a few weeks. Now again, I might last a few hours.
Skinless dogs, and is that Gene Simmons?
Right, these bioorganic weapons, or BOWs, were far tougher than your ordinary run-of-the-mill zombie. Thankfully, Leon has the weaponry to take them on.
He's efficient with just about any kind of gun, but like me, he loves carrying around his favorites, including the Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for him. He's also got a modified 50 caliber Desert Eagle Magnum, a gift from his father. Lucky bastard. All I ever got from my dad was a sore cheek.
All I got was just alcoholic rants. Love you, Dad.
He has no problem dual-wielding handguns. Leon is extremely proficient in dealing damage with heavier weapons, such as the M203 grenade launcher.
I mean, I feel like I would be proficient in dealing damage with a fucking grenade launcher. I'm not gonna lie. Like, do you really need training to operate a grenade launcher? I mean, other than like the basic steps on like pull the trigger, don't aim it at your fucking feet. I mean, but that's common sense though. You feel me? Because it's not like grenade launchers don't like have recoil. I don't know. I'm not FPS Russia. I don't fucking know these things. I don't know. But at the same time, like, huh? Like, I mean, so like, do we really need training to know how to operate a fucking rocket launcher? Just point at what you want to blow up and shoot that shit. There we go. Just don't look down.
Or or his ludicrous rocket launcher special.
This red-tipped wrecker of an RPG is far more powerful than an ordinary propelled grenade. The gun itself looks similar to a classic RPG-7 model, first used as an anti-tank weapon by the Soviet Union. Since the red grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster,
I don't know what that means.
which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion.
I now know what that means.
That's more than enough to take down one of those bow wows.
Leon has plenty of experience with hand grenades, rifles, flamethrowers, etc., but one weapon stands above them all.
A knife?
His knife.
Oh yeah, Leon's combat knife
Leon's knife is so sharp and durable that it is able to cut through a padlock like butter. What the f?
is way more than some plain old bread cutter. He's practically magic when it comes to his skill with a knife. And if he gets hit, he'll be fine. Probably. I mean, he's wearing lightweight level 3 tactical body armor, which can stop bullets from a Magnum and even some rifles.
A standard level 3 ballistic core is one of the lightest and toughest steel core body
If he
armors
does
in
take
use
a
today.
hit, he's carrying some healing herbs, which he can also take a hit from.
Like weed? Oh, shoot, dog.
If you know what I'm saying.
He's not snorting drugs, Boomstick. Healing herbs have a history of being applied as an aerosol spray or ground up within paper.
Well, once Leon became the government's numero uno answer to all their zombie problems, he was stopping outbreaks all over the world. He had to pull off some awesome feats to do it. He even had to make some horrible sacrifices along the way.
What, his motorcycle?
Like that poor Ducati.
Leon is strong enough to crush
Is he grabbing his dick?
a skull or even force open the jaws of a giant infected shark.
Wait, what? Isn't this guy human? I ain't gonna lie, I'll let it slide. It's cool as fuck, bro. This chopped ass shark, bro. This be y'all.
The shark appears to be similar in size to a
That is very fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That is y'all though. Very chopped.
great white, which has a bite strength of nearly 2 tons of force.
That shit's crazy. And
Surprisingly, sharks generally have a weak jaw when compared to other animal species. They rely more on their teeth than bite force. Really?
speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about Leon's
That's J.
relationship
Jonah
with
Simmons?
boulders.
Relationship with what?
Boulders! You know, they're like really big rocks. Think you would know that. Well, he fought Chris Redfield to a standstill, the famous boulder puncher himself. And while Leon doesn't seem to have Chris's brute strength, he did push over this giant rock with a little help.
Leon is pretty quick too. He's dodged bullets, a moving laser grid, and even outraced this tyrant, which, according to the Inside of Biohazard guide, could run up to 43 miles per hour.
Is he just a regular guy? Pushed a 6.5 boulders right off an outbreak with an untreated gunshot wound. Survived the massive car crash. Killed 5 zombies in 2 seconds. Threw a knife faster than the eye could see. Withstood corrosive acid spit. Oh god.
He's even thrown his
Ew, who is this ugly? Ugh. Ugly ass. This motherfucker look like. God damn. This is what plastic surgery is required for, bro. Not people with like who are medium ugly, who need like beautiful features. Nah, this look at this ugly motherfucker. Dr. Miami will have a field day with you, bro. Nasty ass individual.
What do you do? They looks like me.
I can tell. It's like the average person that calls me a slur on Marvel Rivals, bae. Average R6 teammate gang. Oh.
His trusty knife fast enough that this creepy guy didn't even react until, oh.
The average time for a person to perceive and react to movement is 1/4 of a second. Leon appears to be about 30 feet away from his target Salazar here, meaning he threw his knife around 80 miles per hour.
Jesus.
The average speed for most world-class knife throwers is
Oh, my motherfucker close as hell, though. That shit don't count. Could he, hey, back your ass up. Do a step back. Could he harden step back? Huh, let me see some real talent. Nah, I'm playing. Hell nah. How much would y'all, like, how much would it be for y'all to have to do this, right? But I'm the one throwing the knives from, like, 2 miles out. Y'all doing it for free? Bet.
only 35 miles per hour, so he's more than double that.
Leon is tough, having survived blows from various large
Golly.
and burly BOWs. He even matched the strength of Umbrella agent Jack Krauser. Krauser was strong enough to perform a 30-foot vertical jump.
Of course he is.
Generally, men can pull off a 2-foot vertical jump at most, making Krauser potentially 15 times stronger than the average man.
God, and he didn't want to join the league. What a waste.
At this point, let's just say that
He's
Leon is
superhuman.
basically superhuman.
Yeah, basically.
It's like he has 0 weaknesses.
Au contraire, Boomstick, Leon has his fair share of baggage.
What, gunshots?
He's pretty gullible, oftentimes tricked by those wilier than himself.
Go. Save yourself.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Like her? You think he just might be trying to get laid?
Probably.
Lord knows I've done a few dumb things on that quest. I don't know about his chances, though, rocking that hairdo.
Yeah, that shit is ass. Thanks, so we agree.
But after more than 15 years of nightmarish catastrophes, Leon's mental state has become more fragile and more reliant on alcohol.
Ah, so he's like Tony Stark. He's like my father.
Ah, you and me both, pal. He always needs a little chaos in his life, and when it comes down to it, that's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, it's just airsoft. Why do you have real bullets?
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
What if he missed? Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. Throws that bitch into his foot by accident. Alright, Frank West.
Upon first impression, Frank West seems to just be your average journalist, but he's far more than that.
I'll say, he's covered wars, you know.
As a photojournalist, Frank
52, 6'2", 193, National USA. Freelance photojournalist, loves mini golf, once sucker punched the president, and he's covered wars, you know? Okay, he's cool as shit. He sucker punched the president, loves mini golf, is 52. I'm not gonna, I like him way better.
Well, honey, dude, you don't like the try hard at.
Nice, I'm always not an edgelord. He seems funny as fuck. But this is my type of character, Frank West. Listen, if I had to choose between being Frank West or Leon Kennedy, I'm choosing fucking Frank West. He sucker punched the president and loves mini golf. What is there to love?
Frank will regularly
Or other things to love.
go far beyond the call of duty to uncover his next big scoop. It was this ironclad determination which led him to a mall in the town of Willamette, Colorado, where he found the zombie
Zombies.
apocalypse.
What? Did you just say zombies?
I remember Blasphemous HD playing this game in the background, like, discussing a story time, and I was just in my pajamas eating fucking cereal. What a time to be alive.
But Frank's down to rough up dozens of zombies every now and then. And with his wrestling history and battlefield experience, he's got the skills to do it.
Despite never having fired a gun at another person before Willamette, Frank discovered he's a natural when it comes to firearms.
He's handy with all sorts of guns, like pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and a beautiful minigun. Oh, I love it. He's even got a silver ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for government agent Leon Hey, wait a minute.
Wait, you got the same. That's cool as hell. That's cool. Okay.
But
I'm liking
bullets can only last so long against a never-ending zombie horde, so Frank was forced to improvise.
And thanks to being in a shopping mall, he had plenty of options.
From obvious choices like sledgehammers, baseball bats, and
Actually,
chainsaws to out-of-the-box picks like shampoo, lipstick, lawnmowers, and a shopping cart.
That's creative IQ.
Frank has an uncanny ability to effectively weaponize pretty much anything he gets his hands on.
Garbage, toys, food, you name it. This guy does not overlook anything's death-dealing potential. He even uses his camera flash as a weapon.
His primary camera appears to be a Nikon D100,
Dude, he's my god. I like Frank West. He's
which
so
has a flash
stupid.
color temperature of 6000K, or crystal white. When used up close, it's nearly as effective on the eyes as a flashbang grenade.
Anyway, Frank survived the zombie horde with flying colors. His next step was obvious. Profit from it.
He became famous overnight. He was named the Hero of Willamette, hosted a TV show, and scored all sorts of endorsements.
His love of using baseball bats to smash zombie skulls in even landed him a great commercial deal with Deadwood Pro Baseball.
He also endorsed the clothing line, cologne, and a made-for-TV mop. Dude, he is the pro's choice when it comes to baseball. I know which bat is going to get the job done. Only a Deadwood bat gives me the quality, the reliability, and the power I need to crack on with my workout. Choose quality. Choose Deadwood. You think Ohtani was watched? What if this was the reason Ohtani pursued baseball?
Damn, so he's making tons of money off of killing people. My dream.
I know, right? All these zombies were technically people once, so when you really think about it, this whole situation is pretty
Freaking awesome!
Yeah, no, they were people once. At this point, they're not people anymore. Fucking look at them. We're not gonna do the whole ethic moral dilemma. No, let's keep it simple. These motherfuckers are not human no more. They're zombies. But what if there's a cure? That's different. All right, I don't think there's a cure in Dead Rising. From what I haven't caught up with the lore in a minute.
Wow, honey, dude, you said to play the game
When I was fucking like 12, dude. The fuck? Go outside, loser. But like, bro, fuck you.
Living the dream, buddy. You earned it.
Anyway, fame is a fickle mistress. And
Shit. He got, wait, Scandal? Oh god, what'd he do?
it wasn't long until Frank's 15 minutes of fame were cut short.
I swear to god, if he chose the EDP route, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
He eventually became a college teacher, but not before
really?
several more encounters with the undead kind.
And the more he fought him, the more creative he got about it.
Frank's greatest asset is his impressive ingenuity. With nothing but his blood, sweat, and tears,
And a shitload of duct tape.
Frank perfected the art of combination weapons.
Like the paddle saw, where he took a kayak paddle and strapped on a couple chainsaws for a rip-roaring good time.
The electric crusher is an invention combining the power of a car battery with the weight of a sledgehammer.
It's so cool. It's so stupid.
Crafting a Mjolnir for mortal.
The Blitzkrieg is a freaking wheelchair, powered by a car battery, firing machine guns all over the place.
This is how Professor X should be in Marvel Rivals. I would love it.
Stephen Hawking could have even beat death with that.
He can make a laser sword by sticking a gem into a flashlight. Don't ask me how.
And the Reaper is the unholy union of sickle and samurai sword. Wow, and all that is just scratching the surface. He's even got combo vehicles like the exosuit,
That's a suit made of slurping machines.
Peak.
which shoots ice tornadoes. Talk about cool.
Daddy, he's a Tony Stark level engineer. Okay, then.
Even stranger, Frank has used an arcade machine to miraculously copy some of the powers of fellow Capcom characters.
Wait, really?
You're a wizard, Frankie.
Wait, so he wins then?
No, he's not magic. These powers come directly from costumes most commonly obtained from the machine. For example, he can don Ryu's ki to perform hurricane kicks, or Mega Man X's armor complete with a Mega Buster.
You are what
So wait, so does he have Dante's abilities?
you wear. Speaking of costume changes, sadly, Frank eventually was caught by zombies and wound up becoming another mindless slave of the
No! As a zombie, Frank gained enhanced strength, speed, immunity to pain, and acid
But
spit.
it's okay. He got better.
Oh, okay. Yes! Frank was cured by a machine in Barnaby's lab, which completely removed his zombie infection. He lost all his zombie's abilities, and he cannot call upon
Frank
him
has
anymore.
pulled off a lot of impressive feats. Despite having little formal training aside from maybe a 3-day combat journalist crash course, he's killed hundreds, maybe thousands of zombies, giving him one of the highest body counts in video game history.
He's really strong, too. He can pull a zombie's limbs and head off, no problem.
God damn. Has slain thousands of zombies, flawless record against military opponents, can rip heads and limbs off bodies. Survive, dude. I love this. I love Dead Rising.
And in the exosuit, he's pushed around a 2-ton car.
He's tough enough to survive long falls and devastating helicopter crashes with little issues. And he's quick enough to catch up to and board a train moving 15 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. He can even hop off zombies' heads like a ninja so well that the zombies barely even notice.
He also pushed a Humvee that weighed 3 tons?
Wait, they don't notice that he's literally jumping off their heads?
I wouldn't either.
How the hell does he pull that off?
Very carefully. But Frank has fought more than just mindless zombies.
Yeah, like some crazy clowns with chainsaws and a freeze gun, and plenty of other psychomaniacs. This is my stuff!
Ew.
Including Lance Corporal Calder, the world's first intelligent soldier zombie.
Also, I think it's important to note many of these feats were performed in a span of 72 hours with no sleep or rest. According to a study on sleep deprivation in 2010, an average human's physical and mental health begins to severely deteriorate after 36 hours of no sleep.
All right, fellas, 36 hours of me recording videos. Let's do it.
Resulting in disorientation and even hallucinations.
Here I thought heavy drinking was the only way to legally hallucinate. Well, time to binge Netflix until I trip balls.
Whether by inhuman stamina or just a shit ton of adrenaline, Frank was in peak condition for twice as long as he should have been.
There's that journalist determination again. Sure, he may be a...
So wait, if he can Lois Lane do all this? Also, for like the sleep study, what I'm curious about is who was the first person to go through that? How did they keep him up? And how did they know he's not lying? Like he wasn't like, imagine. I'm saying the Russian sleep experiment, But like, dude, imagine he's had the one guy, hey, don't sleep, okay? me just fuck with these guys. I'm hallucinating. I'm hallucinating. And he's screaming to the heavens, dude. He's just fucking pranking. He's like an IRL streamer, dude. Just a prank.
Bit of a self-serving asshole, but he's pulled off the impossible more than once, even when he got into his 50s.
Once a survivor, always a survivor.
No, I don't. I don't think so. Once a survivor, always a survivor. I think the military men would beg to differ, but you know what? To each their own.
Snag your very own disposable DigiJeep disposable camera. It's fantastic.
I feel like I can trust them. All right, give me your money.
I mean it. Seriously. I need a raise.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me tell you about how you can be the MacGyver of the kitchen.
No, I saw a comment saying, "Hoodie dude, why don't you react to the ads?" Fuck you. That's what I gotta say, buddy. Suck my nuts. Okay. I gotta take a shit. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta take a massive dump. All right, I'm back. It was pretty immaculate, dude. I lost like 4 pounds. All right, lock in. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm rooting for Franco West. He's cooler. Leon Kennedy seems like a tryhard, and his haircut was ass.
With the evacuation complete, state officials are prioritizing outbreak containment. Yet there are still reports of looters within the city. Who knows what these people think is worth braving certain doom to get?
I don't know, gang. I would do the same thing for like, I don't know, bro, a Lego set. Real talk. If you were like a looter, right? What would you risk your life to obtain if you were a looter? And if any of y'all said anything Guna related, I am killing y'all on the spot. I'm set to get airstrike to your crib, bro. You're gonna run into a tyrant. I'll summon that bitch like Maharaga.
Sweet! Just what I was looking for.
What are you doing? No one's supposed to be here.
Never stopped me before, pal.
Damn, Leon. So is Leon the type of cop to turn off his body cam? My man, Frank just chilling.
Supposed to be here.
Dang, he pulled out a gun immediately.
Never stopped me before, pal.
Oh yeah, Frank. Shut up. Oh, good distraction. God damn. Oh yeah. Make
better.
So stupid. I love Frank. Bitch.
See you in a flash, buddy.
Oh, this is fire. Fuck you. Love Frank. Should this be thumbnail? Maybe. Hey! God damn, you're getting fucked up with a guy with the American Dad stand build, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, the zombie. Damn, fat asses. POV Black Friday. POV groupies. Just pull it out his ass. Hey! That weak ass. Y'all saw that shit? Hold on, bro. I don't think I didn't beat that Mr. Leon. That weak ass kick. They knocked him back like what?
No meter. No nothing.
Hey. What if they both got infected by zombies? It'd be kind of funny. Fire, dude. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is so cool. I'm fangirling, as you can tell by my manly voice. Dude, I want to be louder, but I'm in my fucking room, dude. Dude, it's... God damn it.
Give it up, man. You can't keep up with me.
Shut up.
Wanna bet? I've covered wars, you know.
Ah, shit.
That's nice, but I fought them.
That shit did not hit, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Lucky me.
This is cool. God, his physique is wild as shit, though. Is that a bulge? He's just having fun, and I love it, dude. That's why I like him more than fucking Leon. Damn. I just want to do to y'all. He's going with the suit. He is. Just a knife. The knife's gone.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you chill out?
Dude, I love him. I love Frank. Okay, this is dumb. This is fire. This is so cool. Oh, first person, too? Fuck you, buddy.
Here we go.
I'm about to get trick shotted with the RPGs, and I can really feel it in my bones.
It was ice fighting with you, buddy.
Ah, shit. I can feel it. He's talking way too much. Wait. What?
Game over.
Right, it's a hoodie dude video. The one I rooted for would never win.
KO! Something tells me Frank won't be coming back from the dead this time.
Thank you, Goonstick. Since Frank was entirely cursed or cured of his zombie state, his death could not result in a second zombification unless you were to
Frank's
get infected
cheeky
again.
strategies and endlessly creative arsenal certainly put up a good fight,
I
but
like how Frank is literally just a guy, and it's so stupid.
in the end, Leon
Why is my cat scratching at the door? You wanted to come in here, bro. You've been in this junk for like 2 days. Shit. You just came in here, dropped a little load, and be right back.
Listen, this is up.
Shut the fuck up. I've returned. Ugh.
just had him beat in nearly every other category.
Frank was one
Not an aura.
tough cookie, but Leon's superhuman abilities were just more impressive. Frank's pushed a 2-ton car, right?
Yes, which is similar to Leon holding back the shark's 2-ton biting force. But his boulder feat was much more impressive. By comparing the boulder's size to Leon, it appears to have weighed around 9 tons at minimum. While Leon did have help pushing it, even half of 9 tons is much heavier than anything Frank's lifted or pushed.
Leon and Frank seemed equally tough, but Leon was definitely quicker. Bullet timing, laser dodging, and hell, Leon's speed and precision with his
Creativity aside, Leon's weaponry is generally deadlier than Frank's.
knife on its own
I don't know, bro. What would you rather die by? A gunshot wound or a electrified dildo? You choose.
is more impressive than any speed feat Frank's got.
But in the end, the most important question was whether or not Leon could cope with Frank's insane weaponry and unpredictable creativity.
But Leon's seen plenty of crazy shit in his career,
What the fuck is this?
and fought
This is someone's fetish, by the way. They should be put down.
lots of surprising and off-putting monsters.
His years of formal training and more
Leon has displayed plenty of creative thinking in combat before, so he could keep up with Frank's unusual
consistent
strategies.
combat record certainly lent him the experience needed to win. He's survived numerous battles with enemies powerful enough to one-shot him, and he's shown plenty of creative strategy and critical thinking mid-fight.
Like when he fought Tyrant Glenn, using momentum from his own injuries and throwing a freaking motorcycle through the air. Leon was just too fast, too strong, too experienced, and too badass. He was frankly on his game.
I have to hear that pun, and this haircut is still pissing me off. Fuck!